tensions in the Middle East have reached a boiling point. In a dramatic escalation, Iran has launched more than 100 drones toward Israeli territory, according to the Israeli military. This follows a series of unprecedented Israeli airstrikes targeting Iran's nuclear facilities and top military leaders. Israel launched what it described as a preemptive operation against Iranian military and nuclear targets. The Israeli Air Force deployed more than 200 fighter jets in coordinated air raids, hitting sites suspected of housing Iran's advanced nuclear centrifuges, command centers, and weapons stockpiles. Among the casualties, Iran's Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri was reportedly killed, according to AFP. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the strikes were necessary to ensure the survival of Israel and would continue for as long as needed. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, framed the strikes as an act of self-defense, aimed at preventing Iran from crossing a red line in its nuclear development. In swift retaliation, Iran has now launched more than 100 unmanned aerial vehicles, or drones, toward Israeli cities and military installations. The drones were launched from multiple sites across Iran in a coordinated strike meant to overwhelm Israel's air defenses. All aerial defense arrays have been operating to intercept the threats, said IDF spokesperson Effie Dafrin, who confirmed that Israel's Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow systems are all active. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump's administration on Thursday moved to distance the United States from Israel's ongoing military strikes on Iran, as Jerusalem claimed responsibility for targeting Iranian nuclear facilities. The White House has not endorsed the strikes, and officials suggested the timing may complicate efforts to reach a comprehensive nuclear deal with Tehran. The Israeli government says the strikes are a preemptive measure to block Tehran's progress toward developing atomic weapons. The escalation comes just days before the US is set to enter a sixth round of negotiations aimed at curbing Iran's uranium enrichment program, a central issue in stalled nuclear diplomacy. The strikes by Israel has killed General Hossein Salami, the commander-in-chief of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. He was among the country's most powerful figures. The attack also killed Major General Mohammad Bagheri, Iran's highest-ranking military officer. As a result of sudden escalation in Middle East, Iraq and Jordan are temporarily closing its airspace as a precautionary measure after Israel's strikes on Iran this morning. This precautionary measure is taken in light of the military escalation in the region. The Jordanian Civil Aviation Regulatory Commission, CARC, said. CARC Chief Commissioner Haytham Misto said the decision was in line with the international civil aviation standards and flight safety obligations, and that the temporary closure would be continuously assessed and reviewed. Both Israel and Iran have temporarily closed their airspaces. The escalation has triggered urgent calls for restraint from world leaders. Countries around the world are reacting to Israel's strikes on Iran, with several voicing alarm and others criticizing the move. Saudi Arabia's foreign ministry expressed its strong condemnation and denunciation, saying the blatant Israeli aggression undermines Iran's sovereignty and security and constitute a clear violation of international laws and norms.